Anyone listening to business media over recent years has heard the term big data. The mobile-driven social media explosion has ignited a chain reaction that is fundamentally changing the way business engages with data. Let's see why. Three broad trends are driving the change. First, data velocity has evolved from batch and periodic processes to fire hose ingestion and real-time access demands. Related to this, old-style file and table-based storage systems struggle, adapting to the continuously evolving software and the flexible data structures this software demands. Finally, the sheer data volume has shot through the roof, to the point where terabytes and even petabytes of data are being ingested and stored for access and analysis. Now, none of this is the result of any specific system or service, of course. It's the result of ongoing customer decisions made in favor of the particular businesses they choose to engage with continually over time. Which means business can no longer think in terms of point solutions, but must think in terms of an ongoing system of engagement with their total customer base. Now, the data itself begins from a point source, a customer or sensor, but from there, things go a little bit nuts these days. Think of all the ways you interact with software systems. From a business standpoint, only some of these interactions result in transactions, which are vital, of course, but they only tell part of the story. Customers engage with their preferred businesses over time in many different ways, and it's no longer enough to just track transactions when they happen. Nowadays, it's the insights gained from metrics like browse-to-buy ratios analyzed over time that point over the horizon to what your customers want next. Of course, it's not just customers anymore either. Over 14 billion devices of various forms are connected to the internet, and this number is quickly doubling. Over 20% of all data is now generated by embedded sensors and devices. And all of this is happening through continuously evolving software systems with rapidly evolving data structures and storage demands. Now, in the past, it was enough to just accurately track customer transactions between one table and another. Now, however, high-value transactions are the result of a long series of interactions over an overall customer engagement. Now consider how many data interactions may be part of a theoretically simple online purchase. Numerous systems with varying data needs generate massive data flows, all leading to a high-value relationship that does have repetitive sales. Now the global networking trend towards the cloud has also changed the game. In the past, thousands of users interacted with applications running over local networks through high-end servers generating gigabytes of data ingested into well-defined table structures. But now, cloud-based applications may have millions or even hundreds of millions of users. Scalability demands elastic cluster-based systems that are capable of handling terabytes or more of continuously evolving, semi-structured, or fully unstructured data. Well, so what is this idea of unstructured data? Well, it's data where the number, type, and length of the fields involved in each record may vary, and they're not precisely known until stored. It's all these types of data and more which continuously change based on the particular choices a customer or sensor makes over the course of an overall engagement with your system that determine how much structure you have to handle on the back end. As a result of these trends, database technology has separated into three broad categories. Now, first, there are the traditional table-centric relational database systems that are focused on processing durable transactions. Second, there's a breed of analytical database systems typified by the Hadoop project, which mine vast data sets in batch processes of various forms to offer retrospective analytical reports. Third, there's a new breed of database management system, which is evolved out of these so-called NoSQL technologies to deliver real-time operational intelligence using highly scalable clusters and memory-first architectures, flexibly tracking ongoing interactions across long, evolving customer engagements. So what have we learned? Well, data velocity, variety, and volume are forcing technical change. Data is now commonly unstructured. It won't fit neatly into tables. Globally available apps now increase data flow by orders of magnitude. 20% of all data now comes from sensors, and that number keeps exploding. Customers engage with many systems before purchase. As a result, data management is evolving beyond traditional RDBMS transactions. There still are transactional databases to record current actions and purchases. There are analytical databases that help improve future outcomes through large-scale batch process reporting. And then there are engagement databases designed to improve the current outcome. There's a lot more ahead about the future of database management software. Stick around.